Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, Alvin here. Today is day 6 of my Christmas giveaway. Do like, comment, subscribe to my channel, any of my videos. You get to get this for free. This set of 2, Ben 10 starter pack, this collectible card game that I have for you guys, for supporting my channel. And you just have to contact me after you like, comment, and subscribe to any of my video and my channel, and you will get this for free. You are also eligible to join a lucky draw that you can win one of 3, plushies, my Pikachu plushies that I have for you guys as a way of thanks, this festive season. Anyway, back to the video. Today, let's talk about financial, freedom, independence, what do you want to call it, building wealth, And the fact remains is, after, all said and done, you just have to be boring. Like, be boring, don't have anything in your life, just work hard, go and get a good job, a good paying job, and then you just invest your money. Everybody talks the talk that it will be done, that you will get $1 million, after, 20, even less than that, 15, 20 years. For the actual fact that compounding is the way to go. Investment is all about compounding, and it's the 8th wonder of the world. Everybody says that because in the investing community, that's the way it should be. It boils down to the fact that as long as you invested in the S&P 500, and history has shown in the past 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, that with the returns of about 7 to 9%, and then you just keep investing through the highs and the lows, just dollar cost average into it, whether it goes up, whether it goes down, your investment will reap the rewards and you will be a millionaire, or even more than that, for that matter. And let me show you how. This is an investment financial calculator that I put up from DBS, one of the largest local Singapore banks in Singapore. And yeah, you can use any financial calculator. It's roughly the same, to be very honest. And let's put it this way. If you actually have zero, investments, like it's literally zero, you started out fresh, you don't have any money parked in the S&P 500 at all, or any investment vehicles that can reap a 7 to 9%, returns, so to speak. So you are zero. Let's put zero there. And then you're investing, on a monthly basis. Per month, you just put that money without thinking of how the market fluctuates, whether it's a crisis or whether it's a bull market or bear market, whatever. You just park money into it. Let's say median salary for full-time workers in Singapore is about 5,170 in 2023. It's projected to be 7,310 in 2024. Median may not be accurately correct, because it takes from the highs and the lows of the salary, and then they combine the two and whatnot. It's the median. It's not the average. So let's possibly talk about the average. It shows that, it's about 70,000 a year. So it's roughly about 5,783. Let's put it like it's 5,000 flat. 5,000 per month is the average of a Singapore salary. So let's say you're boring as hell, you don't buy into anything, you're staying with your parents, you're not doing anything in your life, you're not buying things, you have to eat, of course you have to eat, your housing, you're staying with your parents, and you're just boring as hell, and you don't buy into anything. You don't buy anything, but of course, you have savings, but then you need to invest. So you have some savings, and then you invest, half of your salary, I guess. Let's say it's 50%. So if it's 50%, so let's say it's 2,500. 2,500, and then let's say the time you invested is maybe 20 years. 20 years. Then expected return, because on average is 7 to 9%. Let's put 8%. But with adjusted to inflation is about 7. So let's put 8. So you see, it comes out to 1,482,000, blah blah blah. It's already a million after 20 years. So let's say if you started, at age 20 to 40, at 40 years old, if I started parking money at 2,500 a month, every month I just invested back in the day 20 years ago at the S&P 500, and I invested without looking at the market, I will be a millionaire by now. So you get the gist. Start early, invest early, and you'll be a millionaire by the age of 40, which a lot of them are doing, That's what society is trying to tell you. And they have not factored a few things. Quite frankly, is one, starting early can vary from person to person. In this day and age, of course, I don't really fancy the youth of today, the youth of today with the social media trying to advocate the fact that you have to invest early and start early and do everything early and then be an adult early. It's not really helping the students or the kids or the teenagers of today because it's so well perceived that, again, rightfully so, because investing early, and then you have your life sorted out monetary wise. This doesn't really showcase the fact that, let's put it this way. For me, at age 20, where was I? I was living just a teenage life, not knowing what's going on in the world, I probably could have been saving it up, but I was also buying into things, as with kids, you are more likelihood to go and see a lot of things, enjoy more of the things and just live life. I'm not sure about how some perceive, money, but for me, I was, again, a bit sheltered. I'll be very honest with you. So I wasn't really told to save a lot of money. Then comes NS, and national service to us Singapore men is 2 years of our life. Back in the day, it was 2.5. So right now, this national service, as you know, the allowance is not really there. And then with the luck of the draw, you're most probably staying in than staying out. So that's 2 years of your life, serving, Singapore. So then comes after which will be, whether you want to further your studies, after NS. So for me, I did 3 years of my private university, doing economics and management. And then across the 3 years, I also dabbling with eBay. I did eBay on the side. It was a hit and miss. Wasn't doing that good. Wasn't doing it bad either. I was buying and selling toys. I was really into toys and figurines, as you can tell from the back of me. And then comes, graduation. Then we'll be 24 years old. Then some of them will be 25 and 26. So it's around there, that age, for the average Singapore man to start working life in full. So again, 24 years old, I started work, my pay back then was $1,000. I started work, I chose the retail path, Some would be the go-getters, they will go and choose, the tech industry, the finance industry, and then they work hard and then they get their pay, they'll get $5,000, and then will keep going upwards because they are go-getters. For me, I'm just living my life, then my pay went up to 3,000 and all that. That's the thing. Life is different from person to person. That doesn't mean that you are failing in life. I don't perceive myself as a failure. Quite frankly speaking, I lived quite a fruitful life back in the day. I know my expenses could have been better. So that's the thing. You shouldn't be too worried about what's going to happen in future. And so in my last video, talking about FIRE, financial independence, retire early, the thinking from the FIRE movement, the FIRE community, is not for everyone. That's a fact. Because for me, life did not pan out the way it is. To be honest, it did not pan away. It's not like just go and just go. I lost my dad during the period, if that 20-year period, of you investing and everything, I lost my dad. So, and I was kind of the only breadwinner in the family. So that trajectory, got shifted. My mom was not really working, but she was on the side doing, her stock market. She wasn't really at home doing it as a full-time work. But of course, with my dad's passing, she has the money from her insurance, and then, all that is just she's doing on the side right now. Then you have marriage. I married my wife. So that is the thing. You don't know what will happen to you as you go down this path of life. Life will not be all the same for everyone. Some people choose to be single. Some people choose to get married, have kids, We also, for my case, we actually thought of kids. This 4-room flat of ours, we actually thought of having kids. That did not pan well, but, life happens. So, I urge every one of you who's watching this video, when it's what you see out there, everyone who is flashing their wealth, their money on the internet, showcasing that they're retired early, financially free, teaching others how to be, take it with a grain of salt, because not everybody's life is the same. You can learn a thing or two from everyone. Learn the values is what I'm driving at. The values is very important to be more financially free. When I say more financially free, means not free entirely. Because for me, like I mentioned in my earlier video, I most probably won't retire anytime soon. But I kind of like to work. My work is, I'm okay with it. So to you, your 9 to 5 grind is killing you, go and find something else, I guess. And then for those that have already the word pia so long, have the very high salary, and then they are doing something else, they will have a difficulty in finding something else, because in their youth, in their teenage years, in their kid years, they don't have anything to be, what's the word? You don't have something that you can enjoy in. For me, I enjoy pop culture. I really love pop culture. To this day, I'm still into it. I am into, quite frankly, a few things that can also reap the benefit. That's why I'm selling on eBay. You don't sell on eBay just for the sake of selling on eBay. You need to know what you want to sell on eBay. So that's where the pop culture thing comes to mind when you're selling on eBay. So it boils down to what you have as a person, what you enjoy most. If you don't have any enjoyment and you're just going after money, then we have a really big problem, don't we? So anyway, like I said, for those who on the extreme end of being very high salary, can invest very long and then have all the big money, that's them. For those that are on the other end, trying their darndest to change, if you're looking at my channel, you're most likely trying to change. That's like me. I'm changing. I'm still learning as I go. There is still hope. Just do the necessary, like mentioned. You have to budget, you have to save, and you have to invest. How to invest? Start with the S&P 500. Do, the dollar cost averaging. Just do the simplest investing tool. Don't even look at it, and yeah, you should reap the reward. I believe so. History has shown. Of course, history does not showcase the future benefits. That's not the case. History results does not mean that the next result will be the same. But you have to trust the process. That's the thing. So anyway, hope this video is helpful to anyone who thinks that investing is difficult. It is not. You just have to be boring. Just be boring about it. Go through investment as it is like go and eat your lunch or dinner. Of course, when you eat your lunch or dinner, that's the thing. You want to eat what you want. You can eat a very simple meal or you can eat a very fancy meal. That's the thing. You probably need to eat like how you invest. What you want to pick stocks or you want to just invest in an ETF. That's up to you. So that may be another topic altogether. Maybe I'll talk about it in another video. But this is quite frankly, my financial advice to you guys. Just be boring when it comes to investing. Hope there's some takeaway on this. Take care, everyone. Comment down below. go and get this again. Buy this Ben 10 starter pack for all you guys. Take care everyone. See you around. Bye bye.